All right, so let's get started. Um, Today's topic is gonna be uh regarding my 2017 uh summit, Hbox, and all of this. Uh, so basically, the first half of 2017, I performed fantastic. I would say I won Genesis, first summit of the year, Evo, among other tournaments. Uh, but second half of the year, I wasn't too good for me. Uh, I lost quite a few tournaments back to back, and at the same time, HBox won all of them. So, looking at 2017 as a whole, it's only fair to say that HBox deserves the number one rank of 2017. Uh, which is pretty sad in some ways for me personally, since I've had the number one spot for quite a while now. Um, but looking back at the entire year, I don't know. I feel like I have kind of mixed feelings. In some ways, I'm happy that I managed to three-peat Genesis. I got my second Evo. I four-peated Summit, and I had a good year in teams with Android. So it's a lot of positive things to look back to. Uh, but yeah, second half was not going my way at all, and HBox stepped up his game for sure. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like every now and then I have periods of time where I'm super motivated, and then I have periods of time when I'm struggling with motivation. And I feel like after Evo, I was just for a long period of time, I was very lazy, and I don't know. I guess the longer you have stayed on top, the harder it is to keep pushing yourself, because at some point it feels like you're competing with yourself. I guess other players in Melee and other games can relate to that as well. Like Ken back in the day, Mango before my prime, etc. So I don't know. I just feel like ever since Evo and I got my revenge for 2016, uh, it's not like my entire heart has been in it. Like I've tried pushing myself, but it hasn't really felt the same. So I will try to look at it from the bright side, that now I have something to climb back to. We'll see how it goes. 2018 hasn't even started yet, but I guess that's gonna be my mentality going into 2018. Because right now I feel like I have a huge issue of enjoying Melee, especially when I fight against Puff. Like, I love Melee. It's my favorite thing, especially Melee teams, but I still love Melee singles. But I feel like especially fighting Puff, win or lose, it's always been such a mental battle for me. I've never done it because I enjoy it. I've done it because I'm forced to. I love tournaments, but that one matchup I've always hated when I played Peach, when I played Young Link, when I played Fox. So it feels more like a chore rather than something I enjoy. And even though I feel like it's always been having a negative impact on me, I feel like it's something I can't really try to run from any longer. I just have to accept the fact that this will most likely never, it's never gonna change. Puff is always gonna be there. So I just have to accept the fact and try to find some way of enjoying it more. I'm not really entirely sure how that's gonna look like or be like, but I think that's something that's gonna be very crucial for me going into Genesis in a few months, and then the rest of 2018. Uh, but yeah, that's quite a few things. But yeah, HBox, as I said, he obviously stepped it up. He performed super good in the second half of the year, and now it's up to me to bounce back and to try to get the motivation at the peak again. Because I feel like every player goes through that sometimes, where sometimes they're super hungry, they want to win, And then sometimes it's like, I don't know. At the very least, that's been the case for me. I know that's not the way a lot of people look at me or portray me, but I have a lot of these. It's like a roller coaster. It's like sometimes that's just how it goes. Uh, but I will try to see if I can find a more consistent way when it comes to motivation. Like, since I came back in 2014, it's never been like, oh, it remains low all the time. But it's clearly been like longer phases of time when it's been like, oh, not super motivated, which affect me very badly. And then it's been other periods of time where I'm like, I just want to like win it all. And I feel like the more motivated I am, normally the better I perform, and vice versa, which makes total sense. Uh, so yeah, 2018 is gonna be some different battles. I guess I need to restructure some stuff and put more priority and some things that I haven't really done in the past. Uh, yeah, big tournaments are more fun. It's more on the line, but even then, it can sometimes still be hard to motivate yourself. So I guess you always need to have something real to strive for. So maybe I can be better to put up smaller like side goals and not only like very big goals. Um, but yeah, this will shake things up for sure. It's arguably the first time since like 2007 that me or Mango is not number one. I guess 2010 is a hard case to say because Mango didn't really play much. Some people say HBox was number one that year. Some people say Mango. But at the very least, it's the first time since 2010 me or Mango is not number one for the entire year. But even arguably the first time since 2007. So that's actually pretty crazy. Uh, but me and Android at least made it to number one of teams of the year, I would say. So one of the two goals of the bigger goals was made of the year. So yeah, I'll do my best to bounce back for 2018 as well. And once we reach 60k subscribers on YouTube, I'll plan my trip and stream with Muji King for minimum 1 week. So if you want to see the return of the dream stream, you know what to do. Take care, guys. Peace.